Revelio.
Simply glorious. Villa blood.
Dearie me, you are a lost cause, aren't you?
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily
Revelio.
want him to go back to the lesson.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. Revelio.
All I have to do is sharing a room with girls would be tidier. Clearly I was wrong.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones,
Accio.
if you will, but instead of throwing... That's it! Splendid! Very good! Very good. Point. But there's certainly no sport in playing without Miss Onai. Come. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Watch this.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Let us see this. There we go. Brilliant. Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Very good. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from...
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, but it never seemed intimidating.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice. I remember the first time, and then it just...
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to...
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I must admit how...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for that. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Bastian.
A word,
You know
if
it
you
won't work
would.
on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms left.
Well,
What charm is there in the... You did well, man.
thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sensed. Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding a specialist.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on begin...
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder
Revelio.
she's pulled up by her own fanged geranium. Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Grumpy little face. I'll just die.
I tried to brew some Amortentia once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd take an interest in me. Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the mermaids?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help. I trust your...
They did,
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your... I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He c...
That's...
Regardless, you must... In that regard...
Professor Ronan did
In fact... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And you've managed your classes well with a borrow.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very... Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable... He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesires.
Rookwood?
Or rather, once you've finished, Professor Ronan, no time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceeding... fixes things right.
It seems...
More frequently than one. As Professor a number of your professors have agreed.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Leviosa! Accio!
Revelio.
Accio! Protego! Leviosa!
Revelio. Revelio.
Accio! Leviosa!
Revelio.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
I'd like to shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to.
I adore the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp, but ever so nature.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new one.
Accio!
Beatrice Green from Dogweed and Deathcap. Having a full conversation, she was. Quite interesting, actually.
Revelio.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holidays. She's written to me nearly every day. Family album.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the
Revelio.
mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio! Levioso! Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so... You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit. Well, I'm glad... The moth!
Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio. Revelio. Got it.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo. Levioso!
There's only one common room that everyone wishes
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a badger in their common room.
Prefect stayed out of the common room.
Leviosa!
Looks like a war has broken out.
On fire in our common room the other day with steam coming out of their ears.
Revelio!
I, for one, am relieved quickly.
Revelio! Levioso! Accio!
Time to trade in my oak.
I do look
Revelio!
Mum's pumpkin.
Glad I don't have to stay in the castle for holidays. The staircase is unnerving when no one's around.
Revelio!
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your